Warm welcome back. Let me fix this thing again before it starts rattling. Welcome back to the channel, and yes, I managed to get back out. This time I'm down on Bluebells Lake. Sorry, I'm not on Bluebells Lake, I'm on Bluebells Complex, and I'm on the Mallard. Got here at 7:30 this morning, waiting for the gates to open, and had a walk round. I was hoping to go on Swan, because I've always wanted to fish Swan, but you can never get on there in the summer. But I had a walk around, there was one chap on and it looked absolutely dead, and I didn't fancy it. But Mallard, it's fishing quite well. There's quite a few people on Mallard, and a few fish have been coming out apparently. So I've set myself up on the road bank, and I don't know if there's a swim number or anything, I don't think there is, but I'm not far down from where Trevor, the bailiff, sets up. Trevor is just down the back there, as you can see. Next to me, Rob Burgess recorder, and yeah, I've got all that water to myself there. It's absolutely banging. So, like I said, I've been here a few hours now. I've got a couple of nights to try and make something happen, and I've had some food, I've had a coffee, and rods are out. So what have we done? Found a couple of spots. One at 20 wraps where I put 2 rods on, left and right rod, sorry, left and middle rod. 20 wraps out, a small handful of corn, hemp, some of the OG fruit and nut, and just put a little magic bean wafter on there. And then the other spot, slightly more to the right, but 25 wraps out. Very, very nice, clean, silty spot, and pretty much the same bait, same hook bait. And we'll see what happens. When I got here, a couple of fish showed, but out to the middle of the water, around about 25, 27 wraps, something like that. So yeah, I did see a couple of fish, but they've been showing all over. Just had a chat with Rob next door. They've been showing all over. They've had a few fish out, 29 pounders, and they've shown pretty much everywhere. So it's fishing well. So there's a good chance I'll be able to pull something out over this session. Fingers crossed, because it might be my last session until next year. I keep saying this, but it's still mild for October. There might even be another session in yet before it does get really cold. But that's it, folk. Got a bit of a cold northerly coming in my face. It changes to an easterly tomorrow, I think it is, but it's straight in my face, a little bit bitter. But there's fish out there, there's lots of fish in here, and you never know, I might get a whacker in the bag. I think 530s have been out for the last 24 hours, so there's a good chance of a fish on this session. Fingers crossed for an ossipig. Catch you in a little. That is cold, very cold. There we have it. That is the outlook and the swim. And yeah, got that northerly whacking in my face. Not very nice, but hey ho, the fish are biting, that's the main thing. There's fish coming out from different parts of the lake, and yeah, we're hoping for one, just one will be enough to save the blank. There's Rob at the back, just pulling in one of his fish. Interesting to see. I think they've had 3 29s now. They haven't actually hit their £30 mark, but it might be this one, we'll see. There's Rob playing a fish. Is he going to wad my rods out? We'll see. I think I may have to take these rods in. Bit of weed on there. Still there. Well done, Rob. Here's the mix. Look at it. That's what we got in there. plenty of corn, hemp, crumbed OG fish, and then there's a few whole boilies, OG fruit nut and OG fish in there as well. Not too many, but just a few, as you can see. And it's been glugged in flat spot. Usha, awesome product. And that's the bait I'm using for this session. Like I said, that's how much I'm putting over each rod, literally a little bit for a bite. And fingers crossed that will do the business. And fingers crossed that Rob Burgess's fish come over this way and give me a little take. That'd be amazing. Who do you reckon's going to win this one? I have a feeling it'll be this one. Stop it. What are you doing? Oh, folks, still no signs of fish yet. No signs at all. However, there's fish in that swim. He's had two while I've been here the last few minutes. We're just getting ready for a photo of the one, and then his other rod ripped off. So yeah, but I think I'm nowhere near where he's fishing. Maybe I'll creep in, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, nothing out in front of me as yet. No signs of anything feeding on my bait, no slick, no nothing. But quietly confident that there's going to be something. We will see. Folks, it feels very Baltic out there with that wind in my face. It's not very nice, but I'm hoping it's going to push the fish across. Who knows whether it will or not. I mean, some of the fish are showing out to my right hand side. It's in the odd show out there, but nothing directly in front of me. But I've got a couple of nights for them to move across, and as I've been told, the fish have been showing pretty much all over the place over the last few days. So they've been showing close in, out in the middle, in the margins. So who knows? At the moment, I've not had a sniff. The rods have been in the water now. I don't know what time we got. 2:05. Rods have been in since about 10 o'clock. So 4 hours. Not had a sniff yet. But I'm going to sit on my hands, wait for this truck to go past. Yeah, I'm just going to sit on my hands and wait. Have a brew now. Sit here with the dog. He's knackered after his little fight with the swan. You alright, bud? How's it going, bud? Hey, you cold? Cool you up? How's that? How's that? No. There you go. Leave the swan alone because you got covered in silk dust and you stink. Alright, lie down. So that's Buddy sorted. In the new bivvy again, which is lovely. This time I've not got the inner capsule, and it's given me a lot more room, and it was much easier to put up. So as I said before in my last video, the inner capsule is going to be for probably summer sessions to keep out the mozzies, and longer sessions really. So it's good. Nice little addition, nice little extra to have should you need it, but it's absolutely massive without it. Really impressed with the bivvy. Got that fold back little bit there for your feet, and yeah, it's nice and tidy. Love it. Kettle's on, so I'm just going to brew, keep an eye on the water as best I can, and see if we can see any form of shows, anything at all really, just to give me some sign that there's fish near me. But there's a lot of fish in this lake. I think there's around 1,500 to 1,800 fish in this lake. So we're in with a chance. 3 rods are in. We're in with a chance. As I said before, I've got the left hand and middle rod. They're pretty much next to each other on the same spot. 20 wraps out. Used the bait boat to put it out, and I've put a little bit of elastic on the line just so I know exactly where it is for next time when I have to get the boat back out there. Things you have to do without GPS, eh? Right rod, 25 wraps over to the right hand side. I've got a couple of markers in the distance on the trees, so I know where I'm going at night time if I have to put the rods back out. So yeah, no sign yet, but I am delighted to be back out. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to get out before the winter, but yeah, managed it. 2 nights on the bank, and yeah, it might not be the last session. It's nice and mild. It's only what, 9-10 degrees today, so that's still mild for November. Might even get one more trip in before it goes really cold. Yeah, I think the colder temps are due in next week. Down to 1 degrees, 2 degrees next week, so this may be the last little flurry, but who knows. So that's it, folks. As you can see there, catchdry coat hanging up. Great bit of kit. If you're interested in a catchdry coat, get yourself over to the website, put yourself in the code BEZZA, and you'll get 10% off. You'll get 10% off, yeah, 140 quid, 10% off that. So really nice coat. I like it. Had a few comments on it. It's not for everybody, but I really like it, and yeah, I should be using it throughout, especially if it rains. I'll have that on, and I'll do a bit of filming if I get soaked. And also Parker baits. If you want to try the Parker baits, get yourself over to the website and you'll get 10% off your first order. You cannot beat the Parker baits. Freshest bait in the game. Washer. Folks, it is 4:30 and it's getting dark outside. So I'm sat in the bivvy, the dog's asleep, and I've had a bit of a switch up. I'm trying to get some tips off the professionals next door. Yeah, I had a chat with Rob, took him around some biscuits, you know. And he's fishing out at 30 wraps into the middle of the bowl. I'm pretty sure when I spoke to Trevor last time, it was 25 wraps maximum on with the boat, so I've only gone 25 wraps, but this time I've gone 3 rods on a quite a tight spot, but I'm much closer to where Rob's fishing, which he reckons that's where the main bowl of fish are. So that's it, not changed anything. I've put yellow magic beam wafters on there on all 3 rods, a little handful of bait over the top on 3D rigs, nothing complicated. That's pretty much it. And I've sent the boat out 25 wraps all in the same area, so hopefully we'll have something in the bag tonight, if not early morning. But it feels a bit early to be retiring to the bivvy, so I might make a brew, sit outside and see if I can see something, a sign of something. Come on, God, give me something. Just a little bosher out there in front, that'll do me. But yeah, folks, that's it. It's not a lot to tell you. It's not a lot's happened on my swim. The lad next door to me, he had 2 fish. I think he's had did he have a 30 or 29 or something? He had 2 fish, one yesterday, I think one today. And then obviously Rob to the right hand side, he's had 3 fish yesterday or in the night, and then 2 fish today. I'm not sure what size they were. So there's fish about. I just need to get amongst them. So we'll see. Pray for a bite. Folks, don't forget, if you haven't already, click on the subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. It takes me a lot of time to make these videos. So if you do like them, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yes, I'll be very grateful. Well, I'm going to put the camera down now and relax for a little while, and I'm hoping, apparently 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock is around about when a lot of the fish have been coming out, so a couple of hours away, and you never know, might just get that one fish tonight, and I will be well happy. Well, I'll catch up with you in a little while before bedtime, if not in the morning. See you in a bit. And we're in at last. And at last we've got a fish. Not very big, but it's a fish. I had to wait till this morning for a bite, and what a beautiful bluebell scaly mirror. 20 pound on the nose. Let's get her over here. And yeah, I think she's still got a bit of fight in her. Come on. There we have it. Lovely bluebells, scaly mirror, 20 pound on the nose, and I am well happy to be off the mark. Still got the rest of the day and tonight to try and make it happen again and see if there's any bigger ones out there. But I'm happy that it's not a blank. Very, very happy. Spin around, look at the other side. Just look at those beautiful, beautiful autumn colours. There we have it. Beautiful, beautiful bluebells. Scaly mirror. And I'm happy to be off the mark. Get a couple of pictures and we'll get her back and hopefully get some more off that spot. But I'm over the moon. Here we go. Well, let's get some pictures. Well happy with that. Nice early morning bite. And yeah, rods are back on the spot, so let's see if we can get one of those bigger ones in the bag for later on. Come on, you nosses. Good morning. As you can see, I had a nice early bite. Lovely 20 pound scaly mirror. And yeah, I'm over the moon. It is cold today. Gone a bit bitter. What is it, 10 o'clock, 10:15 now. I think that fish was about 7:30, and just as I put the fish back, jet ski Jimmy came to have a chat with me. Old turkey teeth. Nice to catch up with you, mate. And yeah, but he was here for what, 2 hours or something. He can talk, he can. I'm only messing. Yeah, so he's had a chat with me. So I've literally just sat in the bivvy. Rods are on the spot and hoping some of the bigger fish come along. I've not put any more bait in or anything. I may refresh the spot a little bit later, put a little bit more bait in, but I'm just going to wait for bite time to pass and then work out what we do. But 3 rods are in the same position, and you never know, there might be another one on the cards. Might have to wait till this evening or maybe during the night, we'll see. But for now I'm going to tidy up the bivvy because it's a mess. I've got tripods and camera stuff everywhere. A lot of work for a 20 pound fish, but yeah, I'm going to get some food on, get a brew on. I haven't had a brew yet, and yeah, hopefully there'll be something else today. It's looking good for it, and we shall see. I'll catch up with you a little bit later. It's getting on a bit now. It's 2:20 and still no action since this morning. I have had a refresh of the rods, all 3 of them, 25 wraps out towards, I think it's that tree there. 3 rods on a spot, small scoop of bait over each rod, and yeah, change the rigs now as well. They're on pop-ups now, 3 yellow pop-ups, and praying that something happens this afternoon. Might have to wait till the night or in the morning, but as long as I get one more before I leave, I'll be fairly happy. But nothing else to report. Rob next door, he's going at about 4 o'clock, so whether somebody jumps in there or not, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, no shows today really. Apparently yesterday they were showing quite a bit, and I've not seen anything at all today. no fish boshing out anywhere, so who knows where they are. But fingers crossed we'll get something later on this evening, and I'll get it on film and I'll catch up with you in a little while. See you in a bit. Well, as you can see, the lake is now flat calm. There's only a slight little ripple on the surface now, but still no signs of fish. Seems to have gone dead. Been looking around, not seen any fish come out at all, but I still think this evening might produce something. We'll have to wait and see. I've not touched the rod since I was last on. 3 rods, same spot, small bit of bait, and yeah, I think it will do the business. Like I said, I've gone from the wafters to the pop-ups. Whether that'll make a difference, I don't know. It could be a mistake for all I know, but we'll see. We will see. Still feels good for a bite, even though. Ta-ra, mate. Take care. Ta-ra. That was Ash from Carp Fix. He's just going now. Done a little video with Rob Burgess, and he's off. Yeah, video should be out next Friday apparently. So get yourselves over to Carp Fix, have a look at that. And yeah, all is quiet. As I say, not much is happening, so the plan tonight is get a takeaway, try and get a bit of an early night, a few hours on the bed, because Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And fingers crossed Jake Paul gets the shit knocked out of him in rounds 1 or 2, because I've got a bit of money on it, so we shall see. Might win some money, might lose a lot, who knows. So yeah.
Right, mate, that's me.
Well done.
Yeah, good luck tonight, mate.
How many did you have in total?
How
many did you have in total? 6?
Yeah, I think we landed 8.
Oh, that's good. It's good going, isn't it?
10, yeah.
He was up quick, wasn't he?
Yeah, man. It's going to be dark in half hour, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah. When you out next?
Either Sunday or Monday. I've got to speak to her. Yeah, 1 or 2.
Nice, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Well done. 8 fish is not bad.
Nice to meet you.
And you, take it easy.
Take care,
Look
mate.
after yourself. If I want to do that lake in France, do I get you on the
Yeah, drop a message on Instagram.
was it Redwood?
Yeah, do it on my personal one with Burgess.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just do it on there. Just
All
put
right.
on it, first letter Redwood, and I know it's.
Yeah.
Like them.
Okay. Probably for the end of next year, maybe something like that. Take care, mate. So there you go. Rob's off and somebody's already in his spot. So let's see how they do. Okay, so the plan. What is it now? It is 3:30. So we're going to start losing the light in about 40 minutes or so. So I'm going to get the bivvy set up, make sure I've got everything to hand, and not going to touch the rods. I'm happy there's bait over them. I'm happy and presented. And we're going to leave it at that. 25 wraps out, all on the same spot pretty much, probably half a rod length apart. And I'm going to relax for the evening, takeaway, boxing, and hopefully we'll have a fish in the bag for this evening. We'll have to wait and see. Come on, you nossers. There we have it. Fish number 2 off the baited spot, and I am well happy with that. £24 2. Absolutely delighted. Spin around. There's the other side. Beautiful. Well happy. Well happy with that. There we go. So we'll slip it back, get the rod back on the spot, and hopefully we'll have another one. go. Beautiful fish. And let's see if we can get into the 30s club this evening. Get this one back. And let me just get that leaf off its nose. There we go. See if we can get it back. Typical that the rod goes off just before. There you go. Go and take your family as it is here. Away from the muds. There he is. Well folks, after the drama, the bivvy is an absolute shit tip. Trying to do everything in the dark, but my food is going cold. Here we have it, starter, a couple of meat samosas, lamboona and rice. Absolutely beautiful. Rods are back on, and hopefully there'll be another one to catch up with you later on tonight. Bosha, see you in a bit. Folks, good morning. It has been a very quiet night. Haven't heard much at all during the night, no boshing out or anything. Yeah, so it's about 8:30 now, and in fact coming up to 9 o'clock. So we've got some new people coming on today, and I'll be getting off very shortly. I've just started packing away the bits and bobs in the bivvy. But there's still a chance that these could go off one more time before we leave. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll probably be gone in about an hour and a half. And yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been a good session. I've had a couple of fish, and probably going to be the last session, I think. Looking at the weather for next week, it's down to -1, which is a massive drop compared to what we've had. And I can't see it warming up after that. So unless I decide to go out and do a winter session, probably won't see me now till come up to spring, March, April time. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. Overall, the year's not been brilliant for fishing. I've not got out as much as I wanted to, and I've been going down the syndicate, which is tough. But I've had the odd fish here and there on day tickets. Yeah, enjoyed it, but hopefully more time for fishing next year. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But it is a bit nippy this morning, very nippy. At least that breeze has gone down now. We did have like a cold easterly northerly wind, but it's gone off, so perfect for this jacket. Catch dry coat, stops the wind coming through, keeps you nice and warm. And yeah, very, very happy with it. Unfortunately, I've still not got a chance to test it in the rain because it's been absolutely bone dry. But folks, if you're after a catch dry coat, get yourselves over to the website, and if you put in the code BEZZA, you'll get 10% off. Really nice and comfy, fully splined. If you look on my last video on my syndicate, I did a little review on this. Catchdry sent me out the coat to do a review, and I really like it, to be honest with you. Have a look at my last video and you'll see on there I do a review of the coat. It's pretty much like a dry robe, but in the carpy colours. So yeah, there we have it. Still loving the bivvy, great bivvy, I'm well happy with it. Very heavy, but I'm happy with it. So yeah, that's it. Not a lot else to say, folks. Remember, get yourselves over to Catchdry if you want to have a look at one of these coats. I think they're 140 quid, but you'll get 10% off if you put in the code BEZZA. And don't forget, get over to Parker Baits if you want to test the freshest bait in the game. Get on the wave and head over to Parker Baits. And if you put in the code BEZZA, you get 10% off your first order. And like and subscribe. I would be very, very grateful. That's it, folks. Like I said, there's not a lot happening here unless these rods go off before I leave while I'm packing up. Then it'll be goodbye from me. Have yourselves a lovely Christmas, New Year, and I'll see you on the bank on the other side. Look after yourselves, take care.